But Peter Donegan and Jenny Chapman have joined me up here, and first we should discuss the Oaks, and lightly raced, but Tributes, gee, she won that well.
She did. She did do a fair bit wrong in the Geelong Oaks trial there, but she made amends today, that's for sure. And I thought it was a very good effort and a very good ride too, because there was a lot of early pace, and then Dan Glisser got fired up again mid-race as well, and then she was able to come from well back, and a good ride too.
And Wayne Hawkes, Peter, made the point, and it's worth all viewers and punters remembering that Darren Gauci got a hard time, but he got off some pretty good horses to stay loyal to the Ingham family, which is a tribute to him.
I think you could see, Tim, what that win meant to him when he went past the post today. It wasn't just a little flick of the whip that Gouch often does. That was the full-blooded punch, and I think it really meant something to him today. And whilst it was wonderful to see that horse win and no one's taking anything away from it, I think there are a lot of people on the racecourse who were just hoping that that little filly that was carrying the all-blue colours was going to get there. And Jen, we can probably tell the story that I was actually going to talk to Beverly Buckingham King after the race if the filly had won, and I took off at the 250, didn't I?
Yes, I thought she was going to get there. I think most people did too.
Yeah.
And, oh, well, look, it was a shame, but still, they were very, very happy with the second in the VRC Oaks. It was fantastic, and it was great to see Bev here.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful,
fantastic.
wonderful. And to see her sitting up in the committee room there, she was just loving the day. There is correct weight. So that means, Danny, could you dividend us for us, please?
$2.50 and $1.60 Palladium Star, $8.70 Ruling Regent, $2.20 Ikalaka, Quinella 63, Exacta $80.40, the trifecta $462.80, and the running double 10 and 7 a very small dividend of $3.50. That was Far Rain and Palladium Star. So the two shortest price favourites for the Carnival just about have been able to win the last two races on Oaks Day, Tim.
Yes, indeed, Danny. And I was going to talk about Far Range. Over the 10 or 11 years I've been coming, we've seen the emergence of some great racehorses. She could be one of them. She's pretty quick.
She's very, very special. There's no doubt about that. And looking at her, she's got a lot of scope about her as well. She looks so mature for her age.
Yes.
And yes, looking forward to the autumn with her.
To beat Dantelar in that fashion, it's no slouch. She made her look like almost she was standing still.
We did make the comment before that she looks more like a colt than a filly. She's just so strong, and she was inclined to get her head up in the air a little bit in that race, yet at the end she just pinged away, and as I said, when she was coming back to scale, she's got that acceleration that only good horses have.
What would you imagine her program would be in the autumn when she comes back?
I think the Newmarket would be tailor-made for her, Jen, wouldn't it?
You would think so. She goes so well down the straight here. That looks a perfect race for her, but she could take a few others as well.
Any more highlights out of today from you two?
I thought the last winner showed a lot of potential. He's a pretty good horse, that fellow, and a bit like the winner of the Oaks, Tributes, that horse has still got a little bit to learn about racing, but when he does put it all together, gee, Jenny, he's going to run some times.
Yes, yeah, that's for sure. But I thought the highlight was seeing Bev Buckingham. I really do.
Yeah.
She was in great form, and she's such a wonderful girl and an inspiration. I was rapt to see her here.
Well, it was great to see her getting around just with the aid of one walking stick, and she was sitting up in that room just looking out over the trail. I knew what she was thinking. I knew what she was thinking. I'd love to be out there, but she's come to terms with the fact that that's not going to happen, and she's perfectly resigned to it. So I think it's great. Yeah. I think, Sandra, do you have some of our... I haven't managed to get to you this week so far, but today, how are you going?
Well, I'm going quite well, Tim, and I want you to know that our newest member of the team has muzzled in. I'm describing him as the rose between two petals this afternoon. The lovely Lynn Talbot joins me, and Ed, you're lucky to be here. Normally, Tim doesn't cross to us, so doesn't get a chance.
I know.
And what is it? You must know somebody. How do you manage to make this happen?
I think I've sailed under a lucky star today, haven't I? I've had a great day. I've picked up about $25 on the last. Now I'm only down about $3,000 for the Cup week. And
that's not all you picked up either. I heard he's got a few phone numbers from around about the Saab tent, I think. So
he has been.
You have to be kept under control.
In his element.
It's been a great day, hasn't it? Just fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. What about you, Lynn? You must have many highlights. And Lucy DeBella making this magnificent
Lucy
outfit
DeBella
today.
has done well, as have all the ladies dressing superbly. And of course, the fashions on the field are run and won. They're finished. But of course, it's the Little East turn on Stakes Day. So dress up from 6 to 19 years old. You can come looking beautiful in your finery and parade before the judges for a bit of fun on Stakes Day. Fashions on the field.
I've got to say, a highlight for me today, meeting Julie Anthony and John Michael Housen. The entertainment icon finally makes it back down under and joins us for the Cup Carnival. And it's great to have you on board today. And are you going to be around Saturday, or have you got too many phone numbers? We can't go there.
How many more frocks can we cram in? I think I'll drag my sorry self back out here and see you guys again.
Wonderful. Great to have you on board.
It's been great fun.
Look forward to Saturday. Back to you, Tim. It's going to be a big one.
Thank you, Sandra. And Peter Donning, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest to see Ed Phillips in between Sandra Sully and Lynn Talbot.
Oh, that was the best bet of the day. He was the threes-on chance to be doing that.
It looks like the girls have got a head start on us too.
It
with
does,
that champagne
yes.
in front
There's
of
some
them.
bubbles in front of them. We've got
Not
a while
for long.
No, we've got a while to go yet. However, we've got Rally of Australia coming up on the weekend. We've got the FAI 1000 Classic coming up as well. A lot of golf tournaments to come on 10, and of course Emirates Stakes Day. Make sure you're back here 11 o'clock to join us for the final day of the Melbourne Cup Carnival. I'm Tim Webster on behalf of this enormous team that we have here at magnificent Flemington Racecourse. Goodbye for now. We'll see you soon.
Fade. 3 lengths away then to Madame Plume and Shazoo the inside. 2 to My Sienna, 2.5 to Tributes, and another 2.5 lengths away Normandy. About 12 or 14 lengths off the lead. About 1,600 metres to go. Dan Jessup trying to steady up a bit now and leads 1.5 lengths to Dame Tanak, and the Golden Dame through the inside. 2 lengths away fourth is the Grey Spikes is rivalry. Lead the Fade the inside fifth. Then Shamaro. Next is Madame Plume, who's quickly going around them, taking off 3 deep. Fourth class Shazoo, 1 length away My Sienna, 3 lengths to Tributes and 3 or 4 lengths to Normandy. To the back of the track they head 1,200 metres to travel. Dan Glisser a half length in front now, just fired up a little bit again as quickly around the outside wing. Madame Plume to second. Dame Tanak select the way third, the inside of it the Golden Dane. Then Shamaro, 1 away to Spikes is rivalry in the centre, beat the Fade to the left the fence, and then My Sienna about 5 off the lead as they start to punch. Then Shazoo, Tributes and 4 lengths away last of all is Normandy. They've got about 800 left to go. Dan Glisser narrowly in front. Dame Tanak is second, third Shamaro. Then came Madame Plume losing ground. The Golden Dane next to the inside. My Sienna to the outside. Then Shazoo, second last Tributes and 3 lengths away Normandy. They're rounding the turn in the Oaks and Dan Glisser leads. Dame Tanak under the whip. The Golden Dane's getting a run. Shazoo's tracked into the race nicely on the rails. My Sienna to the outside running on, and then came Tributes. Dan Glisser the leader, Shazoo's after it. The outside My Sienna joining them, then came Tributes. My Sienna pounced on the lead for Greg Hall. Tributes is in hot pursuit though. Tributes is after My Sienna. Shazoo fighting back the inside. It's Shazoo and My Sienna and Tributes joining in. My Sienna in front, Tributes is cutting it down the outside for the gouch. Tributes took the lead 50 out and Tributes is going to win it. Tributes first, 3/4 of a length.